Oh, welcome to the 14ASports radio show.
Right?
Molly's not here, so, didn't have that good intro. But since Molly's not here, we got the B team in here tonight. Not you, Richie. You're on the A team. You're good. The one-line king, Richie K, is here. How you doing?
Good.
And the replacements, whenever Irish Vern is in here, we got these two guys in here, Nipsey and Jorge Martinez.
Welcome back, boys.
What's going on, guys?
And thanks for bringing back the technical difficulties with us.
Yes.
We try to keep it consistent at least.
Every time these guys are on, we got some kind of malfunction going on with the internet. Just something going on that doesn't work.
Do we got to be the B team, though? Can we be like the one?
Yeah, right? You could be something. The 1A?
Yeah, 14.
The 14 AA team?
Yeah, oh, there you go.
We could think about it. We could take calls. We could do all sorts of things tonight.
It's like baseball, AA, AAA.
Yeah. Indeed it is. All right.
I think
all
we
right.
AAA, Newark Bears.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be like a crack on you guys. I'm sorry if you felt that way, but that's what we do.
We just won't come on. Next time we just won't come on. That's it.
Okay. Well, then we'll have more room at the table.
I speak for the both of us. That's it.
All right. Well, welcome into the show tonight. We got Jim Mock coming up after the first commercial. I don't know if you guys saw on the website the brand new revamped website on 14asports.com.
Great website.
Looking good.
Molly's not here, but if he were here, he would say, "It's fire! It's fire!
Fire, kid."
And that's where Molly is tonight. He's at the firehouse. So, he's going to be calling in probably later on if the bells ain't ringing and he don't got to slide down the pole. No homo. But we'll wait anxiously for his call. Now, if you're wondering what this is on the microphone right here, this right here is
Your balls.
No, not anymore.
No.
This right here is the names of all the participants in the inaugural 14A Sports Fantasy Football League draft. After the Coles News Network, like we said, Coles is pulling double duty tonight. We're gonna select the order going on here tonight. Gonna be
You said Cole's pulling double D's?
double duty.
Double duty.
I don't know. Cole's got a new bra. Looking like she's pulling double duty.
baby.
Did I mention to stay tuned for the Coles News Network?
That's how Coles rolls.
Oh yeah, and if you saw any of the pictures that we posted on Facebook, Instagram, anything like that, you saw we've been having a nice little time here in the rain delay. I wonder if that's what baseball players do during a rain delay.
Yeah,
they sit in the clubhouse and drink booze and
Keith Hernandez.
If you're on the Red
story.
Sox.
Yeah.
Oh well, you have fried chicken too with it though.
Fried chicken, eating other stuff.
Tim Raines probably wouldn't make it out of a rain delay.
That's right.
Right?
Tim Raines, if you were living under a rock, no pun intended, the guy used to travel around the bases with cocaine in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would slide head first all the time. So
I
smoke rocks. I mean, honestly, if you want to break that rock up, you probably want to slide feed first. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you don't want to tear the baggie. I mean, then how do you know?
That's true. That's true. You're gonna have loose cane in your back pocket. All right. Well, last week we didn't
snorting the third base line.
It's not as good as advertised. So last week we didn't get a chance to touch on the Riley Cooper situation. When the news came in, it was coming in fast and furious. So we really didn't want to go into it without all the facts. But I posted an article on 14asports.com on Monday, doing my weekend in review, and basically what I was saying is like. Everybody hold up on Riley here, all right? He's not a bigot. He's not a racist. He's nothing like that. Yeah. He was at a white concert. He was at a country concert.
But I think that's what makes it worse.
Oh?
He was at a country music. I don't know, dude. It looks terrible. It looks a lot worse than it was.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, me personally, I think if you're at a country music concert, it's probably like 99.999% all white.
Why?
There is a black guy there. You drop the M-bomb on him. Dude, somebody films it.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I understand.
It's the same thing. What happened, I remember back in the NBA playoffs, right? So you can't open your mouth. You got to be very careful when you open your mouth. Right. There's always a camera, always something in your face. Even if you don't know it's in your face, people can shoot you from 100 yards away now.
Yeah,
so just shut up and watch what you say.
If this was the 70s, 80s, I mean, you don't have Twitter, you don't have the internet, you don't have stuff going viral.
Yeah.
Nobody knows it. I mean, it might happen. Maybe that little area hears about it, people see it, but it's not.
Now you got to be smarter. You got to be smarter than that.
Yeah, and he's got to know that too. I mean,
and now that boy can never go across the middle again. He can.
Yeah, he got to. I don't know. If you stay on the sidelines, you might get knocked into the opposing team's bench. Does he have to line up only on the Eagles side of the field?
His own teammates might fuck him up.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
LeSean
It is what
McCoy.
it is. I think they brought on. I heard Stephen A. and he was like, you know what, we brought this onto ourselves.
Well, he's the wrong
Michael
guy.
Vick might
He
sit
is
us
the
all
wrong guy to be
Dude.
talking about racial relations. I hate him so
Not
much.
for nothing. I used to hate Stephen A.
I still do.
Still
No,
do.
he was
I
covering
still
for
love
Michael.
him.
He was covering for Michael K. And I listened to him every day that week.
I like him.
And I started thinking, you know what? That's
Got a
my
big
guy.
head.
Him, Menzel, and A-Rod became my 3 favorite guys starting that week.
Wow.
You need to get some new favorites.
You got a
Those
weird,
are my
very,
guys this
very
week. Those are
weird
my
love
guys this
triangle.
week, man. Those are my guys this week, man.
That's like a love square, though. I think. If it's
Yeah.
four of them in there.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, my whole take on this is, listen, black
went to
guys,
college.
we're here at an all black station. You could say Franny's not a black guy. He is. Now, our whole thing is, we're obviously going to have a different take on this than, most of the people that we know here at the station. But the thing is, listen, black guys use this word all the time.
All the time.
All the time, okay? So you're going to have to expect that. I mean, maybe not like that. It's just, it's going to slip sometimes from white guy. Like they might say, hey, what's up, and and that's how it's.
Cat got your tongue?
But that's how it's
No, but we can't say it. Well, us white guys, we can't say that word. It's just the way that our society is built now, and that's the way it is.
And I think we all agree it was a stupid thing of him doing.
Yes,
it.
definitely. You can't do that.
Don't
You
get us
can't
saying
do
like,
that.
oh yeah, go on and say whatever you want, But
He might not be a racist
But
or
yeah,
whatever.
if-
He's just an idiot.
if it was a one-time mistake, I mean,
I doubt it was a one-time mistake.
everybody
I
says
doubt
something
it.
stupid.
he
once
said
in a
it.
while.
He's
Oh,
said
without
it
a doubt.
1,000
He
times.
said that regularly.
My take on it, Riley, he's around a bunch of black guys every day in camp and
He
stuff
feels
like that.
like he can say it.
So he's at a country concert and he's like, "Oh, I got open reins to say this,"
Exactly,
And,
exactly.
Yeah, technology that'll get you every time.
Just because you shower with them don't mean you could use that word.
I don't know, but it's interesting now. It's very interesting though because you got Michael Vick on that same team who did a heinous thing with. I'm a dog lover. I love the dogs. I'm also a Michael Vick fan too. I'm in a tough spot there, but listen, he apologized. The same thing with Riley Cooper. They both apologized. They said the right things. They're doing the right things. I don't know if Riley's going to donate to the United Negro Fund, but he apologized.
Is that
for
an
it, huh?
actual fund?
Oh yeah. You ever seen How High? Yeah.
Or-
Oh, all right.
It was in there.
Oh, so it makes it real.
It was in a movie. It must be real.
No, but I mean, you made the mistake, and now you got to move forward and make it. Try to make it right as best as you can. I mean,
Yeah,
you can't go
definitely.
back and make it undone. You
Yeah,
just
but
gotta,
going forward for his career, he's gonna
Oh,
get
it's
hurt.
tough. I mean-
he's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, that'd be an interesting story if it does happen more than once. Like when he goes across the middle, people headhunt on him. Like, will the NFL step
Headhunt.
in?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, the NFL already, I don't know if you guys saw the rules
Well,
this week.
what-
Like,
how
no
they gonna step
dancing,
in,
no
though?
this, no
I don't
anything.
like that.
Dude, it's
I don't like
ridiculous,
that.
dude. It is ridiculous,
they're really
bro.
cracking down on the proper issues, not concussions.
Yeah. I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder if Riley Cooper gets a helmet-to-helmet hit from a black guy, and the ref's like, "Oh, it's okay. It's Cooper." It was a retaliatory hit.
I don't see that happening, but
I don't know. This is definitely going to be something very interesting to look at.
The league would have to
Yeah.
come down really hard on that first offense.
I actually think maybe another week, another 2 weeks, it's all washed under the rug.
Yeah, I think so. Somebody will do something stupid.
Oh, yeah.
That's how the sports world works.
now
like
that they're in camp, I mean, the Jets are overdue for something to happen. Right?
yeah,
Somebody's got to fall
But
asleep
that's
on
the
80
thing.
or something.
You're in sports. If you do something stupid, you're public enemy number one for a week or two, and then somebody else does something
And
stupid.
you get A-Rod to come in the picture.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Speaking of A-Rod, he comes back this week. I kind of wish that his first game back was at Yankee Stadium because then we'd get a real barometer of how the fans are feeling. He goes to I forgot the name of it. Chicago's park, but it's in Chicago,
Where
White Sox
Trinon
Stadium.
Milano's from.
You look at the stadium that night. The whole upper deck is empty. You don't really get the best kind of atmosphere for that going forward. He gets
That's
it.
what the Yankees wanted. They wanted him to come back on the road, though, and
Yep.
not
Kinda
have to
ease it-
right,
ease
yeah.
into it.
I think he's going to find it much more harder at home because, you're a Yankee fan.
Well,
I mean,
I mean,
anytime he hits it like double play, it
without
doesn't
a
come
doubt,
up in a big
without a
clutch
doubt.
situation.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the fans are just gonna.
Well, that's been his whole career.
I actually was
Yeah.
hoping. I was hoping that his first up at the last night he was going to hit one out. Like I said before, I want this guy for some reason to do good right now.
Well,
And I'm a
this
Yankee
is
fan,
it.
so he's going to
I
help us
mean-
hopefully do what we have to do. But I mean,
Look,
granted, what he did
he's
wrong.
appealing the suspension, and the appeal probably won't go through till after the season is over. So the suspension will probably hold up, and his career is over because then it's going to take a season and a half out. And
Well, look at Manny.
He's done after.
Look at Manny. He got thrown out of baseball. He
He's still
killed it out
Japan.
there. Yeah, but now he's playing for a minor league team, if I'm
Right.
not mistaken.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there's always a shot.
But what if A-Rod just catches fire, leads the Yankees to the World Series?
Oh, dude,
and then-
that's what he needs.
Let's be real. They're not going to the
Immediately
playoffs.
Have
They
you
might.
seen
They
him
might.
in the playoffs in the last 10 years?
Wow.
He had
And the-
one good year.
And the only time he did something was against the Phillies. Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
It's
Yeah, that was the
always
World
it always
Series. He
comes
won it
back
for
to the
us.
Phillies.
I don't know.
The
Hey,
Phillies.
listen, if you want to call into the show tonight, the number is
flopping Phils.
right below, 201-467-4673. I heard that. And, interesting.
have a headset on.
Another guy in the news this week, Johnny Manziel.
My guy.
My guy.
Turns out he's got, if Fritz could keep his phone on vibrate, that'd be
Sorry
great.
about that.
Hey, we're in class right now, pal. So Johnny, getting himself into trouble now. We're accepting money from an autograph seeker. George, this is your field.
I wouldn't pay the guy.
How does this
I would have
go?
chased him around. I would never pay the guy. I would have just chased him around until he did it. But still, I mean, the thing is, these guys, the schools are making tons of money. These guys should be getting some money somehow,
Absolutely.
without
Yeah.
a doubt.
Yeah.
And
They
for the
should.
guy to take it,
Video
it is what it
games,
is.
jerseys, everything.
you name it.
These guys, they should be getting
They
paid.
bank.
Well, the thing is,
This goes on with everybody.
what's interesting about EA Sports has actually ended their relationship with the NCAA. They're not
Yeah,
producing
because,
the great college football game anymore. That's gonna take a huge hit on that.
Somebody else will pick it up.
Something that was very interesting about the whole Manziel thing. The NCAA's official website was selling a Johnny Manziel jersey the other day, and on the back, where the last name would be, it said football. Okay.
Johnny
That's
Football.
no coincidence.
Johnny Football.
That's no coincidence. And when you bring up, I went and looked myself. You go to look, you search for Manziel jerseys. This jersey pops up. So they're kind of, playing the double-ended
Of course,
violin
of course,
here.
of course.
Well, they have been for years. I mean, there's still the ongoing lawsuit between like Ed O'Bannon and all those guys for all the video games they
Ed
put out.
O'Bannon,
Old
where
school.
are you? Where are
He's been
you?
suing the
Ed O'Bannon?
NCAA for the past 20 years.
That
Yeah,
whole,
but they should get
that
they
whole
should get
basketball
some
playing thing
sort of
that
money,
pan
and this
out.
doesn't happen.
But I guess, and George, you probably know better. But is it normal for a guy to sign 300 pieces of memorabilia and then somebody can go sell that for
Dude,
X amount of dollars?
I was actually telling him before, I have a friend that does Sports Illustrated, and he one time followed Mike Tyson to his house.
Stalked.
And he got him to do 45 Sports Illustrated, but in return, he wanted 45 of his own. So it is possible. I also said to him, there's this guy I know, he cuts checks to these guys, to charities or whatever, so they'll do it. And, Steiner does the same thing. They fill up a room with helmets, and it's just different. Just because Steiner does it and Joe Schmo does it, there's no difference. It's all out there. It's all the same game.
I tell you what, Irish Fern is he hasn't left us. He's right in the chat room. Look at this, 6 IMs from the guy. I can't keep up with this, bro. I gotta keep one, and he's saying we gotta be louder.
Okay. We'll go louder.
Yes, sir.
Of
course.
We got you.
You're here, man. Look at all you see. All these. Jesus
I see it.
Like you louder. Don't you gotta pull the slide down, buddy?
Tell him to Skype in if he wants to jump in on the combo.
Call in.
So also in the news, we got Hard Knocks last night. Anybody watch that?
I watched it.
I missed it.
I missed
Oh
it.
my
love it.
God.
I
I
love
heard
it.
the Oklahoma drill between Gresham and Geno Atkins
Yes.
was pretty
Yes.
good.
I don't know. Hold on, Gresham. He admitted
jumped the
that
line.
he got it. I didn't see that. And even if you did, don't do that. That's Geno Atkins. You take your win when you can get it. I know I'm spoiling it for these two right now, but that was a great episode. And I tell you what,
it's always awesome.
Giovanni Bernard, he's the real deal. It only took one episode of Hard Knocks for me to validate this
Was
guy.
this guy driving the minivan?
Yes.
All right, I caught up on it. I
Hard
did a little
Knocks is
education
like the
on Hard
greatest
Knocks.
produced sports show out
Yeah,
there.
it is.
The best.
It's
I'm
so good.
so upset after it's over, the 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah, the
and
music
it's
Yeah,
over.
but
going in the
that's
background
after
in
it's
slow
over.
motion.
It's time.
After
It's over, it's time.
Yeah.
But I kind of wish that they follow the team through the year then, because you want to see all that behind the scenes shit. That's a cool perspective. It's the best show out
The
there.
NBA does that. They do the association where they follow a team the whole year.
Yeah.
I haven't
They
caught
followed
that.
the Celtics, the Nets maybe last year.
ESPN does it too with a college team, like they did it with Notre Dame a couple years ago.
Did they make money on
The
that?
Life or something, of course. Huh?
Yeah, they showed Taylor's girlfriend. Amanda Taylor's girlfriend. They showed.
Now, one of the
She was in every scene.
She was in every episode.
one thing that I could definitely take away from Hard Knocks last night is, I mean, the Cincinnati Bengals look like a legit organization. You know, like you take a look at them years ago, they're the laughing stock of the league every year for 10 years
Not
straight.
last year. Last year.
No,
thought,
no,
like,
I
they were
mean,
getting into
in the
it.
past,
For the last
Yeah.
decade, they've been
they made
respectable.
They've been
since
in the
Marvin
playoffs
Lewis
the
got
past 3
there.
years, right?
Yes, so 2 years.
2 years?
2 years. I mean, it all started with the whole turnover at A.J. Green. They take 4th overall, and then they get Andy Dalton there in the second round. That's great to have those two growing up together because, you know, they're
Oh,
gonna,
yeah,
they're
it
gonna,
works,
you know,
it
they've
works.
been making noise. They're still gonna
come
make
on.
some
Never
noise.
mind, they robbed the Raiders
but-
for Carson Palmer.
Oh, yeah.
Was it 2 first-round picks?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's like...
But the,
That's
the
gold.
Bengals,
I
for the
mean-
better part of 10 years now, they've been an all right
Ever since Palmer
organization.
They're
kinda
decent.
went
They're
in.
decent.
Right, when
They're decent.
Marvin Lewis came in, they picked up Palmer, they merged with Chad Johnson when he
But
was
yeah,
younger.
but it was
You
guys
know?
like Ocho Cinco and Pac-Man Jones that were making
Right.
headlines
Yeah.
instead of A.J. Green and Andy.
Pac-Man Jones back with the Bengals.
Yeah.
He's on there. Actually, in the Hard Knocks last night, his like Corvette or whatever the hell he's driving breaks down on the way to the first day of training camp.
I hate
And,
when my Corvette breaks
you would
down.
think Pac-Man's got himself
Dude.
a nice lady or a good-looking lady. Not the
No.
case. Not so fast, my friends.
Oh,
No, 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 no.
Ain't
Well,
nobody
the
got time.
the
Yeah,
strip
you know-
clubs are dark.
You know what though? She probably wore that girl out so bad. Like, you know, she's just worried. Not like that. Not like that, Rich.
Freaking crack rock war out.
But no, if you haven't seen Hard Knocks yet, you can come to my house. I have a DVR, and that depends on who says that they're coming. Obviously. Anyway,
Watch Alan Walsh 201.
now we got also that came out yesterday the NBA schedules. Now
Oh, dude.
I love the schedules. I'm a schedule guy. I love looking ahead.
You in this goddamn schedule.
I love
Oh,
looking.
yeah,
at
no, it's good stuff.
interesting. It's the first thing that we get of the sport for the season.
calendar around with you or something?
No, I have a cell phone. But no, I like it. You know, we got the Nets are going to open up in Brooklyn, or they're
No,
going
they
to open up in
open in
Cleveland,
Cleveland.
but their home opener is
It's
going
against
to
the
be
Heat.
against Miami, and
Yeah.
I like that. The NBA made a lot of intriguing matchups. Like you got the Lakers and the Clippers going head to
Yeah.
head in the same night. So great job by the NBA for opening night.
They always do a good job of setting up their schedule, you know?
Well, I would like I never say opening night. Like, I would say Christmas Day is a big
That's
day.
huge,
Yeah.
yeah.
MLK Day. Yeah, that Knicks going versus Nets at
Knicks
Harden.
always play on MLK Day.
Like
I never
that.
bet against the Knicks on MLK Day. They win, or they cover at least.
Well, I mean, you know they're winning this.
That's
MLK
really
Day.
important.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, enough.
There's the door.
All right, Pearson Garnett. Yeah, they're gonna walk through in their strollers.
Very interesting.
I like Brooklyn. I like Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn's gonna make a lot of noise.
I like it's a hell of a place.
No, they're my team, but I tell you what, they're definitely winning that division. It's just about, are you going to make it past Indiana, Chicago, or Miami? You know?
No, Miami again, right here, 3.
I don't know. And the thing is, too, Derrick Rose. The
D.
whole, you know, he's probably the most talked about guy on the show, Derrick Rose, with the whole knee injury.
And he doesn't play.
And yeah, exactly. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens when he comes back. One of the things I was listening to during, you know, all of his training and stuff like that, muscle memory. I never heard about this, but it came up. Muscle memory. So when you tear your ACL, you got to basically relearn your body again for this to come in.
Makes sense.
I hear a lot with golf, like a repetition of just
Wow.
like.
Yeah.
I drank way too much when I golf, so I have no memory.
But yeah, I mean,
That's even at the college events.
You want to get your. You want to get your body back used to doing the same thing that you didn't have to think about before. You know, you kind of have to probably, reteach it, like you said, like relearn
Yeah.
it.
You know the thing that gets me with him? He's like, he was hurt. There's guys that would go out to play at like 75% just because you have
Yep.
to. They said he could play, and he's just like scared to play. Look at Kobe. He's like itching to get back. He can't
Well,
wait
you
for the
go out,
season to
though.
start.
Look,
Talking
you
about-
go out and you blow that knee again, and that's the end of your career because you
Yeah.
pushed it back
I mean,
for
look
what?
at Greg
And then
Oden.
did you go on ESPN? You're an analyst on ESPN.
Hey, you're making
come on.
a quarter,
Look at Jay
three
Will.
quarters of the money.
Jay
Jay,
Will.
he's making nowhere near.
Hey,
as
well,
much
hold
money.
on. If we're going the Jay Will
That's
route,
totally different.
then I get Carissa Thompson, and that's end of story. I'll give up any career for. Sorry, babe. I hope you're not listening.
Dude, you're getting
we
ran
have-
over by a Range Rover inside the studio.
We have a real recent example of this in Greg Oden. I mean, he's just coming back now after not playing
5 years.
for, 3 years, 4 years?
Yeah.
I think,
the better half of
2010.
the century.
Three microfracture surgeries. I mean, let's say what if D Rose did come back, and then everybody says, "Why did you rush him back? Why did you rush him back?" You know, it's like
Yeah.
he's only 3 or 4 years in the league. 1 year out is not going to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
he can
like,
play
they're
for
like so
good
much
10
longer.
years.
It did. It
It
did.
felt like
Just
so
one
much
season.
longer.
It was a whole season though, and
You
that's
really
how it
gotta-
goes.
Yeah.
Because
But
everybody was talking about it.
but
Everybody was.
Your body's your like. It's
Yeah, but I feel
your
like he didn't
investment. You gotta
try.
protect you know.
He didn't give it a try.
No, I think he did.
He
He
was
did.
playing.
Bro.
I mean, it wasn't like
Good for him.
You
No,
have guys that get hurt and they're really trying like every week. Like, you know what? The doc
Oh,
said
well,
2
I mean-
weeks. I'm trying to go for a week.
Well, that's trying to say like he wasn't working out and like trying to get back to a working level. It's just that he didn't want to push it if he wasn't ready. I mean, I think a lot of NBA players came out about this too. Just
He's
saying-
irrelevant. I'm gonna.
I mean,
Okay, Vern.
I've seen so many examples of like Gilbert Arenas, guys that come back and you push
Yeah.
it. Brandon Roy. I mean,
Yeah.
he
And it's
basically
never
had no
the
knees
same
when he came to the
afterwards.
league.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
but
done.
No, I agree, but I think by the time, because remember he did that in the playoffs the year before, the first game of the playoffs, and and Iman Shumpert did it hours later, and he came back, and obviously he had a horrible return to the next lineup.
Yeah, the next
and then
lineup got rid
and
of
then
him.
and then he finally caught. I wouldn't
he
say
kind of
fire,
warmed up
but
there at
he
the end.
got into his own in the playoffs. But
I mean, Amon Shumpert's responsibilities compared to what Derrick Rose would be doing on
absolutely,
the court are
yes,
night
definitely.
and day,
Yeah.
I would say.
Definitely.
And so it's like, I don't blame,
I don't
especially
know,
the way
man.
D Rose plays. When he's hitting the lane, he's popping
Yeah.
between guys and like jumping off that leg. I mean,
Agreed. And you know what? The NBA season's not that far away, so we're gonna be able.
We'll see what happens.
We're gonna be able to see
October.
this. We're gonna.
Also, I thought they did a good job Super Bowl weekend. A lot of
Yes.
people are talking about
Oh,
this,
yeah.
where they got the Nets playing the Heat Friday night,
Yep.
or Nets
Saturday.
playing Thunder Friday night,
Knicks
Okay.
Heat,
Knicks Heat Saturday night, and then I think they also have the outdoor hockey games that week as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
at
week,
Yankee
the week
Stadium.
leading up to it. Yeah.
And then you got the UFC.
And you also have
event, right?
UFC
Yeah.
that usually does it on
UFC.
Saturday, but they're trying to
Over
do it
here.
Friday.
Yeah.
Is 14A Sports going to be on Radio Row yet? Do we have
I
any
don't know.
You
confirmation?
got to take the show on the road.
I
man.
really think I'm going to take a weekend trip. I really think we're going to be a huge terrorist hit that weekend. I don't want to be in the area.
Oh, man.
I know we were talking about this for the week, but I don't like that. I don't. There's too much going on, and these bastards are everywhere. I
But
don't
it's
like
spread
it.
out though. It's in the city. It's in Meadowlands.
I don't
you
care.
know.
We're,
No,
we're
it's all still
everything.
close.
Yeah,
It's all still close.
everything's
Too
within
close.
like 10 miles of each other. I'm going to like Sacramento for the weekend.
You can't afford to go to Sacramento for
That's
the
what
weekend.
you think.
What are you gonna go? You gonna see Boogie Cousins play? Boogie Cousins and Jimmy Fredette play a little pickup game.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just have to get a gun. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take care
Nah,
of it.
what?
I'm gonna have to
Doomsday
take care.
preppers, bro. Doomsday preppers.
I'm gonna have to
What's
take
wrong
care of
with
this
you?
terrorism
Yourself
by
on
myself. I'm
Thank
gonna have to take care
God.
of it.
Thank God you're not a sports player that this could go viral with. Otherwise, you'd be all over Deadspin.
Well, the
this guy's-
show isn't over yet. We're not done
This
yet.
guy's gonna kill terrorists. Get a gun.
I don't know. Well, I got to do something. I'm not going to let my country just stand there while this is all going on. Jeez. All right. This time for a commercial break.
Oh, it is.
All right. When we get back, we're going to have Jim Mock of Enshriners Are Us. He's going to show us some of his quality work, and you all, the audience, can check some of this out, and then you'll be able to buy some for your significant other. The fly is back in the room. I will kill that bastard.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to get into the
You gotta
first.
pay to be on this show.
Our first video that we're getting into, our boy Sam Black. The name of this one's called Chris Paul. I'm balling, straight Chris Paulin. This is my
like
new
it.
jam.
I
This is
like
my
it.
new jam right here. And then after
make it
that,
all
we got the
complicated.
Scandals called. This one's All Nighters from the Scandals. When we get back, Jim Mock of Enshriners Are Us. This is 14A Sports on 15 Minutes Fame Radio. We'll be back. I'm balling, straight Chris Paulin.
15 minutes of fame. Let's go.